Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete to open things up.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On play action, Allen. He will find the rookie from LSU. That's Justin Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's Allen. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Jaguars 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Peoples-Jones on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. First down, Bridgewater. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Jaguar first down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Bridgewater to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37.
It's a gain of 20.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. A first carry now. This is Williams. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Goal, Jacksonville.
They'll run it with Williams. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jackson.
Damian Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Now Bridgewater. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Allen off the play fake. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Titans. Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That was a nice little setup there off play action for the long touchdown pass.
And I've got to tell you, it brings back bad memories for a guy like me as a former defensive back, because in a playbook I knew a long time ago, we described that play pattern as draw pass 9 go, meaning fly pattern after the play action pass, trying to hit him for the deep ball, and boy, were they successful on that one. So tough because his speed is so great, you've got to make sure you don't miss any cues or keys in order to try and keep up with him.
Draw pass 9 go. That's still a nightmare to this day.
Yeah, I still wake up in the middle of the night and feel the guy going past me.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 14-14.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the all-pro from a season ago. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
At his 49-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That's Shaq Barrett, last year's sack leader, gets in there to register another one. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Lockett, 73 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. McCaffrey on the counter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Going up top for Kupp. And this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. Short throw underneath to Hurst. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st down, a run with Hyde. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Allen going to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Joyner there defensively.
Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
To throw, Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To the air again with Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got his man complete. Past the 20.
All you got to do is look
And
it
he
up.
will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyrell Williams. As the first half is winding down. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face a third down. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Left side complete to Lockett. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Now a run with High. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
They're pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up. But they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run here with Lindsey. They find some open field here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Hyde. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Almost hide the ball carrier.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football.
Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.